We're here. We're doing it. We're exciting.
Yeah, it is very exciting. Mostly because I have switched locations for today's podcast audio taping and recording. It is now being broadcast live out of my kitchen.
You know what? It looks like you're on vacation.
Really? Well, I mean, Las Vegas does look like vacation. I have a bunch of palm trees and cactus. It's all outside. But this is still real life because in front of me, my table, my desk is a mess. There's a lot of shit happening around here.
But this blouse, like, I'm into the vibe.
So, yesterday I had a lot of running around to do. I had a lot of bullshittery to do. I had to get my nails done. I had to work out. I had to go grocery shopping. I'm like trying to clean my house from like tip to tail, trying to get everything done. And I realized I got home the other day. This week, John was lovely and he came and met me out in LA for the class that I had, which was such a great surprise. Yeah, him and Blue came out. He drove out with the dog and we stayed at this hotel that we really like, and it was a great surprise. But then we got home like late Thursday night and I walked in the house and I was like, it kind of stinks in here. Like it smells like you and the dog have just been like farting it up. I don't know what's happening. Anyway, so yesterday I ran out to go to Bath and Body Works to go buy new plug things for the house and all sorts of shit. But I passed a store that was closing and I got this sweater and 3 dresses, another sweater, and I think just like a pair of pants. No, a romper. They were all $10 each.
Where? Sorry. Where?
It was a store called Park, Parque, but they were like closing that store and then opening another one. So, that was my roundabout way, my long-winded version of getting to this sweater, which was $10.
That's amazing. I also love when it's like, when someone compliments someone on their clothes, we as women feel like we have to tell them how much it was. Oh my God, thank you. It's $37.
I know. Why is that such a knee-jerk reaction? Either like how much it was, where it came from. Like I go into like specific details generally of like
Me too.
I don't like to keep my clothes a mystery. I like people to know about them. Actually, this week at work, I had a few people because I was wearing my new fancy pants, and everyone's like, "Are those the pants from the podcast?" I'm like, "These are the pants."
I was into the pants. I think it's a great purchase.
Oh, I don't regret anything. I mean, my bank account might, but I don't.
Well, we all need a good pair of pants. I mean, that's the thing that I'm realizing. Every time we podcast, I'm in this gray prison sweater, and I'm like, I really need to start just investing in some key pieces here. It's time.
Yeah, and that's how I feel. I was like looking. So I just made a big order. I actually got my WrestleMania outfit yesterday. Yeah, but I was like flipping through all these different websites, looking at stuff, and I'm like, man, I'm always just in like a hoodie and jeans. Like, especially when I'm home. Or, like, I have all these great T-shirts, but I'm not styling them properly. I need to get my shit together. Because I don't really want to lose that look. I just need to tighten it up. Tuck it in. Get a better pant. A more structured jean, perhaps. There's ways around it.
Well, I mean, even this week, I messaged you because I needed help. Because at Second City, they want, like, a cool vibe for the outfits we wear on stage. Which usually is a little bit more corporate or, like, fancy. I say like fancy cocktail party.
So what did you end up with? Did you make a decision?
Well, basically what happened was I saw a cast member in the touring company. She has this amazing pantsuit, like jumpsuit from Club Monaco. And I was like, I want that. It's kind of like open in the back a little bit, but not too much. And it's like sick. So then I don't know. I'm going to do pantsuit. And I think we're going to go with Aritzia stuff. That's what the stylist was saying.
I mean, Aritzia, I think, so the thing with Aritzia that I love is that it's good quality. That's 100%.
Right.
Like you're not gonna miss out on quality there, but sometimes their cuts are,
too risque.
No. I think sometimes their stuff can be a little boring.
Yeah, that's my problem is I want like, the pantsuits that you sent me were great.
Don't get me wrong. I love Aritzia, but it can be a little boring.
We know you're listening. We're sorry, girl. But I think I'm gonna go with the pantsuit, but I think I want to do like a thinner leg than a wider leg.
Yeah. Yeah,
I can't do a culotte.
You need like a cigarette pant.
That's what I want.
Yeah, that's what you need.
I just don't want the vagine, an issue with the vagine. I don't want to. a camel toe situation, which can happen sometimes.
Certainly. Yeah, I was trying on outfits before I went to TV this past week, and John was downstairs, and he saw me like walking across the hallway, and he came upstairs and just started laughing at me. I was like,
really?
What? I don't get what you're laughing at. And then I realized that I had a camel toe.
It happens. I said it happens. I was doing a comedy. I was doing a improv show like before I started working at Second City a couple months ago, and I literally had to tell the audience. I was like, "Listen, I ran out of the house with these pants. My vagina is eating them fully. So there is a camel toe situation." And I'm like, "Everyone, be prepared." And they were quite uncomfortable with it, I will say. Oh man, nothing like a camel toe to freeze the internet, huh?
Listen, if anything's going to stop up the internet, a vagine will.
Yeah,
if we've learned anything.
Oh, absolutely. Oh my God.
That's what I've learned. That's what I've learned today.
Well,
so back to your camel toe.
Back to my camel toe. It's fine. It's good. I mean, it happens. People don't talk about it enough, I don't think. I don't think women talk about the camel toe struggle.
No, I agree. It's a real problem. You've got to be careful which underwear you have. And especially in the world of jumpsuits and bodysuits. I mean, that's a camel toe war zone.
Well, here's the thing. I have been dipping very much into a bodysuit lately.
Oh yeah. What do you got? What's on deck for bodysuit?
I'm doing a classic H&M basics, so it's like a black one. Goes a long way. I got a navy blue. I got a striped. I have a million of them.
So just like good classic like tank top bodysuit? Is that what we're doing
They're
here?
long sleeve, and it's like a ballerina kind of like right to the shoulder and then scoop down. And in the back,
it's
a low
perfect.
Back. Yeah.
Yeah, it that instantly gives you a more put together suit. I mean, listen, we're no strangers to the bodysuit. We're not new to the bodysuit, but you got to like embrace them in different ways. And I recently got just like a plain black and a plain white one from this company called Nudie. And those are really nice. Also, they come just in thong. I don't understand why bodysuits don't all come in a thong.
I totally agree with you. At first, when I heard about the thong bodysuit, I was like, that's so stupid. But now I'm just shoving it in my ass anyways. So
exactly.
Embrace it.
Yeah. I have I've got these other like t-shirt bodysuits from Free People that are amazing, but they are like, not only are they like a full back underwear, but they're like, it's still loose like the t-shirt.
Exactly.
So I've just started just tucking them in. I just tuck them in and I make sure that the button, could you imagine if the button was flapping out one day though?
I mean, nothing is less attractive than a woman taking off her bodysuit. Like when I'm at Second City changing, I have to like stick my hands down my pants and unhook it like I have like some weird vagina wedgie. It's very bizarre.
So bad.
Yeah.
Anytime John has watched me put on a bodysuit, it's like, nothing's more humbling than trying it. Like the way that like my body scoops down underneath so that I can try to get a better angle of where my buttons need to connect.
Yes.
And then if there's not quite enough material, I'm like yanking it like farther up my ass so that I can try to give me an inch to move here. But he sometimes will just like watch me and he's like, what is this? Why are you wearing this? I don't like, he does not understand the world of the bodysuit. But bodysuits. And if we're at home, it's one thing. If we're stuck in a hotel room together, I'm not going to go change in the bathroom. He's going to see it.
But it reminds me of like, you know, in Seinfeld when he said like when he dated the woman who would like crouch when she was naked, like she would do like weird.
That's me. Like, ugh. I'm like tucking my tail like a dog with a boner. Like it's just my body is contorting in this weird way, which also just reminded me that I fully fell up the stairs this morning. A couple humbling experiences.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. I've been up since 6 a.m.
Why?
I just couldn't fall back asleep. And then before I was going to bed last night, I had these big ambitions of making a banana bread. I had the idea that it would be nice to wake up to the smell of banana bread in the house.
Yeah.
So I woke up at 6 and I was like, I'm just kind of awake. I'm going to go do this. And then I did it, but I also just got a ring light that got delivered to the house. So I was like messing with the ring light and like, I'm trying to find a better way to make my pictures of food look nicer, and I haven't quite figured it out yet. So I was tinkering this morning.
That's nice. That's
a lot of work.
Well, I feel like you're building like a small studio in your house.
It feels like that. It does feel like that. Between like my 2 laptops, my light ring, and my new Sony 5100 camera, bling blow, that I don't really know how to use. I think I need someone to give me a tutorial.
Go on the internet.
Yeah, I did. I watched one from some chick. But also, I mean, I work with photographers all the time at WWE, so I might get one of them to just give me a helping hand.
Oh, that's nice, because you have to figure out the ISO and the shutter speed and the aperture and... Guys,
exactly. I don't know those things at all. I always just like stand there and talk about stuff. I don't know how to do the stuff on the other side.
Isn't it just kind of crazy when you think about it? Like my dad's like a construction worker, like foreman. My mom is like a baker, and then you and I are just talking about how we can take better photos of our food. it's like what's our lives? We have to get good photos on our blog. My blog.
So dumb.
No, I love it.
My blog. Honest to blog.
Oh, my blog.
It's a lot. I'm trying to really get my website up and running, so I've been thinking about changing the name too. But yeah, I don't know. I want to make some changes. I've got a friend of mine on the case. She's helping me rebuild my site, make it look a little nicer. But yeah, I'm trying to kick it into high gear, just to start putting out to the world the things that that I'm into, and not like. And sometimes I feel like doing a blog makes me feel incredibly narcissistic. It's a kind of an odd thing to do. So I think when I first started doing my website, it was just like a mishmash of a bunch of random shit.
Yeah.
And it was kind of nothing. So I was like, I'm not doing this. There's no purpose behind this. So I'm trying to keep my website to just food and maybe some like fashion shots, but that's like it.
That's great though. But that's what you like to do.
Yeah. Exactly. So I'm trying to narrow it down and get it in a better space. Because, yeah, when I first started doing it, I'm like, I like everything. Here's all the stuff I like. And it's like, who the fuck cares? Get this out of here. So I'm trying to change it, make it a little more purposeful. It is tough.
I'm the same way. I'm like, oh, I like pop culture stuff. Maybe this or maybe that. I have a little... I have a tiny letter, which is like a little newsletter, but I haven't been writing recently. Second City's made me too busy.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now, too. I feel so busy that I feel like I don't have time to properly do anything between, like, I mean, you and I can sit down here and do this, and it's easy and it's fun, and that's fine. But then, like, tomorrow I've got a pay-per-view, so I've got to prepare for that. Then I had the acting class. Then I also just want to, like, hang out with John and not do anything and, like, have that time, which is important. But then the house is a mess, so I'm trying to get that shit together. I feel like I feel very spread thin right now.
Yeah, I feel like that's
a lot of shit.
I feel like that's in the ether. I feel like everyone's feeling pretty burnt out. That's just from friends and what I'm hearing. Everyone's kind of feeling a little, because you have to be everything all the time, constantly. And it's too much.
Yeah, and I think that's what it is it's trying to do everything. Like even like this morning, waking up at 6 a.m. and I'm like, I'm going to bake this banana bread. I'm like a fucking crazy person right now because I'm like, well, I need to bake something so I can put it on my website, but I'm only home for 2 days. So how do I find time to do this? It's just like, it's mental. But it makes me feel better knowing that other people are in this, other people are drowning with me.
Oh,
we'll all go down, guys.
We're all drowning and we all forgot how to swim. Yo, for sure. Shall we talk about our first sponsor?
Yeah, let's do it.
So today we are lovingly sponsored by Daily Harvest, which we've talked about before, and we are so happy to be talking about them again. Daily Harvest delivers perfectly portioned frozen superfood eats straight to your door with your choice of smoothies, soups, breakfast bowls, or plant-based sundaes, which we've talked about.
They're delicious.
The recipes are packed with superfoods and ingredients you may have never heard of, but they are all developed by a chef and made to taste great.
They're also super convenient. They get delivered, and the prep is super easy, and it's all so straightforward. So it frees up a bunch of your time because we all know how busy everybody is. For me, Stacey, you guys. So it's nice to have that, have your food be taking care of you guys. And they're in these cute little cups that are just easy to toss in your freezer and ready to go whenever you're hungry. You can just add water or coconut or almond milk or even a broth if you're having one of the soups. And the smoothies take just 30 seconds, and soups are ready in 5 minutes. And all Daily Harvest produce is organic and unrefined, and it looks just as good as it tastes. Get things like cocoa nibs, chunks of mango, whole raspberries, pumpkin seeds, and coconut meat. It rules.
So Daily Harvest is really, guys, like the fastest, most convenient way to up your fruit and vegetable intake. So without having to put in that work that usually comes with eating more fruits and vegetables. So go to daily-harvest.com and enter our promo code regular to get 3 items free in your first box, which is incredible. So that's promo code regular for 3 free Daily Harvest cups at daily-harvest.com. daily-harvest.com. And let us know what you like to put in your stuff.
Yeah, get it.
You know what I mean?
Get hip to it. Enjoy it. Embrace it. Get some Daily Harvest in your life.
Get it. All right. Well, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. We're back. Did you guys miss us? No.
Okay. I did. I missed all of you so much.
Okay, so let's have a little chit-chat here about our old buddy, The Bachelor.
Yes.
So this week, big week, everybody went home. They had the hometown visits.
He's a psychopath murderer.
What is so baffling to me is his connection with Lauren. It's they're both duds, which is why I do get it. But like, come on, man. Everyone's so boring on this show. Boring.
I know. I hate it.
You know who's the only person that I've come around strong to Kendall, though. Big fan of Kendall right now. But I know she's not going to win because ultimately she's too clever and interesting and cool for Ari. And I don't think her twin sister called her out on it hard. I liked that light being shone on her a little bit. But I like her. I've really come around.
I also feel like if this was a really good season, though, because I agree with you, but I feel like if this was a really good season, that Kendall would be forgettable.
Agreed. I totally agree because I think so when she first came out and had her whole taxidermy thing from like the beginning of the season, and then that kind of got brought back around for the hometown thing. And I honestly thought, and like she was like playing the ukulele at one point. Like I thought she was going to be Shark Girl. Yeah. Like I thought that was the territory she was going down. Just like quirky, weird, whatever. But now she's become this contender. Hot little bod. She's got a great body.
Sure, but she's a taxidermy person.
Yeah, but that doesn't offend me. I don't know. It's something. It's better than like being, I don't know. I don't mind it. It's better than like, what do the other girls do? Yeah,
and it's true. And it's like, you know what? I really like Raven now. I mean, from Bachelor in Paradise, she was a little much. But she also like, they made her like skip around town because she had sex and had an orgasm. And that was embarrassing.
I forgot about that.
With Nick.
Yeah, that was stupid.
Yeah, so it's like I feel like they make these girls look dumb sometimes. You know what I mean?
Certainly. Oh my God, 100%. Because I think like, this is also a testament to you and our friendship, as you've got me on the show Unreal, which I can't stop watching. Can't stop watching it.
What season are you on? Are you still on season 1?
I'm still on season 1. Yeah.
Oh.
It's such a great show, but it's like it really puts it in your head of the way that the producers put together a reality show like The Bachelor, and like how they decide like America doesn't want these smart, interesting people. They want you to be kind of dumb and easily accessible, and that's sort of the purpose of it. Yeah. And like watching them like dissect like which girl they want to be like the wifey and how like predetermined these things truly are. Obviously there's wrenches, and I've wet my own toes in the reality TV world for a hot second, but yeah, it's a trip. It makes you overanalyze everything.
And how they don't care about the contestants at all. Like the amount of manipulation, because everyone, what I thought was kind of crazy, and now I kind of put it on the actual Bachelor because this is what they do, but every contestant gets their own producer. Like they have a check-in person.
That's crazy, and that's real that they do.
I think that they do. I don't think it's like a producer for every contestant. I think you have like a group of girls, but it's like their job to keep checking in and to manipulate and to push the story arcs and all that kind of stuff.
That's so crazy. I couldn't imagine having that. I would be no good at it. I couldn't imagine like meddling that much and like conspiring and like doing stuff like that to like really mess with somebody. But they like it's a skill, man.
But you can see how damaged the producers are. Like the lead in it is just broken.
Yeah, destroyed. Yeah, 100%. Because I mean, I think that is like the quintessential when you think of like when people are like, ooh, people in Hollywood are bad, scary people.
Great. No,
Today is one of those days.
Sometimes the internet hates us and we just have to like carry on. But I feel like we've got a good system in play now.
It's fine. We're good. We're all good. Yeah. So like back to like the Bachelor stuff is like to imagine being like a producer on a show like that and the kind of person that you have to be, I think is like the quintessential when you think of like an LA producer and the kind of people that are in LA, like that's that person.
For sure. It's terrifying. I mean, yeah. LA's so skeezy. It's just that whole Unreal thing makes LA just seem like a full skis fest.
It does, but I actually feel like it's incredibly accurate.
I know, and what's crazy is, and I'm wondering, you know, when I was in LA for a bit, and I'm sure now that you're doing these acting classes and stuff, what's kind of also crazy is that people will willingly put themselves in those situations to get fame or to be seen or for whatever their platform is.
Yeah, you kind of forget how many people like go out to LA with these ambitions. I mean, New York too, but this is more of an LA problem. You like go out with these ambitions of things that you want to achieve, and you've got a lot riding on it because like everybody from back in your small hometowns, like, oh, so and so left to go to LA. They think they're better than everybody, or like your family's ridiculing you or whatever. It's like you've got a lot on the line to be like, ha, see, I could make something of myself, and you squash people so hard on the way there. It's crazy.
Oh, I was totally squashed. It's really scary and it's really intimidating, and it's also like what's expected of you if you really want to get famous. It's like, you know, what you have, but I mean, or you really want to get, you know, fame in whatever context, but it's like watching Unreal and the way that they manipulate those people. I'm like, that for sure happens on The Bachelor.
It's got to.
That for sure happens, and it's like, oh man, and they do it. They fall for it. If you haven't seen Unreal, watch it.
Watch it, because I mean, especially on a show of like that magnitude, like The Bachelor, where there's a lot at stake. It's a huge ABC show, tons of money, all hands on deck for something like that. And you've got all these women from like generally small towns that don't know what they're getting into. Like They don't know that world. They don't know. I don't think they go in guarded at all. I mean, maybe they do a little bit more now that I think it's like more talked about or more known of like how reality TV works. But yeah, it's pretty crazy.
And what I also love about that show is it's like just two badass women sort of running the show. Like which kind of makes it even darker, because it's like these women manipulating other women to get what they want and manipulating the men, and it's awesome.
Well, I think in general it's much easier for women to be manipulative, I think.
Yeah, it's emotionally manipulative.
Yeah, because I think that women, I feel like you generally want to trust women, and they like have a softer approach, or they can come across in different ways. So I think it's like so much easier. And that's like a general statement, obviously, but like, I feel like that is definitely the way. Send in a woman, make her do it.
This is unrelated, but speaking of television, this is, I don't know, this transition's already terrible. I've already ruined it, but I found myself watching bloopers yesterday.
Bloopers
How
of
sad
what?
am I?
No, bloopers are amazing. If there's bloopers at the end of a movie, I'm so happy. I love bloopers.
Yeah. Someone was talking about Chris Pratt, which, you know, if you've been listening, you know I'm a big fan of Fat Pratt. But someone was telling me about this really funny blooper from Parks and Rec, and I was like, with Chris Pratt, and I watched like a 15-minute blooper video of just Chris Pratt being crazy on Parks and Rec. And
it's hard not to. They're like, they suck you in.
I know, and it made me. We started having this conversation, like friends of mine, and just being like, how much I love bloopers so much. But you love, like, people like bloopers. It's like the most base.
Who doesn't love a fucking blooper? I love them. They're so good. I didn't need to say the F word there. Sorry, guys.
But it's fine. But it's kind of crazy to me where it's like. This is how I was describing it. You know how, like, when if you're having sexual times, and the second it's concluded, you're like, "Ew, get away from me!" Like, you're just like nothing's really sexy anymore, and you're like, "Oh, that candle smells." In the same way, I was watching this blooper, and then 15 minutes passed, and I was like, "Oh, what am I watching?" Like, it was like disgusting.
I've done that before because I feel like anytime you go to find bloopers on YouTube, they're put together by like other parties. So there's like a host for it, or there's like these different weird compilations for it. And I did that the other day with it was scenes where stuff went wrong, but it ended up becoming a really great scene in the movie. Like in Django Unchained. Did you watch it?
I watched that video yesterday, and it had that host. I watched that yesterday.
I watched the whole thing, and I'm like, and then I complain about not having any time for the shit that I really need to do. It's like, oh, I'm busy watching this random host on YouTube tell me about these awesome scenes in movies. Like, get a life.
I know. That's so funny that we watched that same clip. Today I watched someone who ate like Kourtney Kardashian for a week.
Oh, and what happened?
She was like, it's the best. Because
really?
Kourtney Kardashian doesn't do gluten or sugar or something. So Kourtney has all these recipes or whatever, and apparently she fasts 1 day a week and just drinks bone broth.
She's also like 98 pounds, right?
I know, which is weird.
That's crazy. I mean, I think she's really short too. Let's keep that in mind. But because she doesn't look like ill or anything, but she looks got a tiny little body. Yeah, she looks awesome.
Apparently, have you seen Kim Kardashian lately too? She's like her waist. She was talking about how her waist is like a 24.
What the hell? Yeah, it's because she had a surrogate baby. Congratulations on staying skinny after not like what? I don't know. It's crazy.
They for sure all got liposuction and butt implants. There's no question. We've talked about this before.
Yeah. You have to. And to have a body like that, you have to.
The butts aren't normal.
It's just so
natural, I should say.
The whole concept of it is so unnatural. Of like, I feel like, I mean, I'm sure she must have had. I don't know her whole story. I'm sure she must have had like complications or something, which is why she didn't have the third baby. Is that true?
Yeah.
So, which fine, I get that, but it's like, yeah, you got all this time to like work on your body, and you've got your babies, and like, I'm not discrediting her for not being busy. She's a very busy woman, but like, man, if I had somebody to just like slap me in the face when I want to eat something bad, I would be beat up all the time.
Well, but they get fed. Like they have someone that brings. If someone brought me food that was healthy every day, I'd eat healthy every day.
Yeah.
No question.
100%. Here's where my problem lies, and guys, we're all regular girls here. It's the wine.
The wine, I know.
Just like having wine, but I also am not willing to sacrifice the things that I like to look 20 pounds thinner. I don't want to live that life.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not willing to do it. I just won't. I like carbs. I like wine. I like sandwiches every now and then. The end. It's what I like.
It's like never having like a cheese board again. That's crazy to me.
I'm not in. Yeah, or like just like eating a salad. I mean, I had a salad right before we recorded this, and it was great. I like a salad, but I don't want to be married to a salad.
No one's having a great time with a salad. That's why when people eat salads, they need to tell everyone they're eating a salad because they need some sort of excitement during lunchtime. That's it. Unless there's like a bunch of avocado on it, like I don't care.
No, not at all. No, it's a sad life. But like, if I'm not eating and I like, listen, I love the feeling of being skinny. And there's like that phrase of like, nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. That's not true.
No, that's not true.
That's not true.
Let me tell you what feels better is when you get a loaf of bread at a restaurant and they give you oil and vinegar and then you dip that bread with a glass of wine. Oh
my God.
You know what? I'll take the sweatpants for the rest of my life. Thank you.
Yes, me too. I definitely will.
Although I do say that. What?
No, I agree with you. You say you can't have both worlds. You just can't unless you're a Kardashian, which we're not. So it is what it is. I'm going to do cardio until I die, and it's going to suck.
Well, I was just talking to you. I'm staying at a friend's house who with a sauna right now.
How skinny do you think a sauna can make you? You think if you bake in there for a little bit?
Well, that's what I was going to ask you because I know you and John have a sauna.
We do.
So, like, you drop in lbs when you're in there. Like, what's your whole thing?
So, I wish that regular John was here right now to chime in on this, but he's at the gym because he knows more about it. The sauna is definitely more of his purchase and his deal. We have an infrared sauna, and we've only had it for like 2 weeks. And like I've said, I haven't been home a whole bunch, so I like using it at the end of a workout to just like fully sweat. Like obviously it's great for getting rid of toxins. An infrared sauna kind of like cooks you from the inside out. That's the way it like heats you in like the opposite way, which is awesome. I feel like you can stay in there a little bit longer, but I know in like saunas they are good for weight loss in the way that I feel like hot yoga is, that like you lose that like all the like water in your body. And I guess that's like kind of where it lies. But then I don't know if it's like that thing that like as soon as you chug a bunch of water, does it just come back again? I don't know.
For sure. Oh, it does for sure. I don't know if this is an infrared sauna. How would I know?
Does it have like the coals and stuff?
Maybe. I'll have to. It's really tiny. It's a 2-person one.
It's probably an infrared, I would guess. Like, yeah, look at it when you go. Like ours just has like a start button. It's all wood.
Yeah. Great. So our next sponsor is Omax, and Omax is an ultra pure. It's called Omax 3 Ultra Pure. It's the purest omega-3 supplement on the market, containing nearly 94% of high-quality omega-3s. And you know Renee and I are all about all of the natural things.
We're very much about that.
It's
very much so about that. We love it. Well, I mean, you know, you and I are big like health nut freaks. I mean, we like to have the stuff that's all natural, and we don't want to dabble with anything else. And I think that's the best thing about Omax 3 is just how natural and great it is for your body. There's so many health benefits you get from it. You don't even have to think about it. Just pop your Omax 3, get going. I feel like when I started taking it, I feel like the coolest part about it is how quickly it gets in your system and starts working. It's effective immediately, and that's one of my favorite parts about it. Aside from the fact that there are no fish burps, which is a huge thing when you're taking these fish oils. That's what makes this one so pure, and it's the most concentrated fish oil. So what you guys get is go to omax.com/regular today, and you guys get a box of Omax 3 Ultra Pure for free. That's tryomax.com/regular to get your free box of Omax 3. Get on it, guys. This stuff, it's going to change your life. I assure you.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's almost 94% pure omega-3 fatty acids. It's the purest concentrate on the market. And when you think of how many fish oils you see everywhere, like they're really closing off the market there.
Oh, yeah, and Omax 3 comes with a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have plenty of time to try it and see how it works and feels for you. So, I mean, it just seems like a no-brainer.
Yeah, I mean, the big thing, too, is that they improve your focus and memory, boost your cardiovascular health, and more, and just makes sense to add daily omega-3 supplements into your life. Get them in there.
Oh, for sure. So go again and try omax.com. So sorry, I just literally lost my mind. Omax.com/regular, and you'll get a box of Omax 3 Ultra Pure for free. So that's omax.com/regular. Do it.
Get it.
Whoa. We're back. Some tech issues.
Whoa. We can't get it right today.
Sometimes it's just not in the cards, but I mean, the conversation continues. As far as I'm concerned.
We will win, Skype, because I have nothing better to do right now than to keep reloading, restarting, and re-recording. So bring it at me, Skype.
You don't think I want to keep talking about the copious amounts of bloopers I've been watching lately? Hell no.
Hell to the no.
No, but I'm very excited to use this sauna. I want to become a sauna woman, just a woman who does a daily sauna, or that might be too much. I don't know. I don't know the rules and regulations to the sauna.
Oh, I think that you could probably sauna every day. I don't think there'd be any harm in that.
Can you imagine getting in end of your day, you get into your sauna, you have this, I'm wondering if you do this, and then you get into the tub afterward?
Yeah, that would be nice. I don't do that. I should do that. Yeah. I don't use the tub often enough, and I think about it because we have a great bathtub, but it gets no respect because we have a hot tub. And then we also just have a great shower. So the poor bath never gets the love that it deserves.
Yeah, I need a hot tub in my life. My castmate, Alana, loves a bath.
They're great.
And has one almost daily. It just sounds luxurious.
Yeah, you know what? One of our makeup artists, Leslie, she's a big bath person. We were talking about this because she has like Epsom salts on the or on the road, and she'll take a bath before she goes to bed in the hotel. And like taking a bath before you go to bed sounds great. You'd smell all nice, put on some pajamas, crawl into bed. Normally, I'm like, did I take off my pants?
I know,
like,
me too.
Stumble up, didn't like wash my face. That's not true. I'm usually pretty good with that, but still.
Yeah, I've gotten a little bad with that. I have to get back on it. Just when you're tired and I'm just like one makeup wipe and I'm like, I'm fine. But I'm like, no, I gotta keep doing it.
If I have like TV makeup, I will never go to bed with my makeup on if I have on like a full face of makeup. But if I've done my own makeup and I just have on like the Glossier or have on, like a BB cream or something, that's not the end of the world. I can live with that. That's not a big deal.
Oh, I'm just like, I mean... Yeah, I'm really excited for this new turn in my luxurious woman life. Once I get my pantsuit, it's going to be bananas. Look out, world.
Have you thought about getting like a tuxedo pantsuit? Because those are pretty nice.
Those are nice. My thing is, it's like then you look like a character the whole show. But in real life, oh my God, what a look. What a look.
I don't think they have to. So I have ones that are like sleeveless. Actually, shit. Check this one at Zara. They had one at Zara that's really great. That's a jumpsuit, a little bit tuxedo-y, but there's no sleeves on it. And it fits great, looks awesome, comfortable to wear. It's definitely something that you should look into. It's awesome.
I will.
Yeah, definitely a big winner. Big winner.
So I have to ask, now that you're in this like house rut. This is a transition to house things. Where is like the place you go for your goods?
Well, I don't know. I feel like I bounce around a lot. Like depends on what I need. So right now I'm in this weird, so I really want to redo our fireplace. And that's where I'm like kind of at right now is like, but that's like a heavy duty construction thing. And I'm not really sure how to tackle that. But it's for our main living room, which has like, I've been looking for the proper chandelier to hang in there and I just can't find the right thing. So Leslie, again, head makeup artist at WWE, she is awesome at doing interior decorating, and she was telling me about like going to different like Habitat for Humanity and finding stuff there and like repurposing it.
Oh, the Restore. My parents are huge fans of the Restore.
Yeah, my mom used to always go too, and I kind of forgot about them. So that might be where I go to look at something next. But otherwise, I mean, Wayfair has never really done me wrong. I've got a good couple pieces from there that have all actually looked nicer when I got them. Right. Anthro I like for like quirkier bits like bakeware and dishcloths, like that kind of stuff. It's obviously incredibly expensive.
Yeah, why is it so expensive, do you think?
I think it's the name. I think it's like, I don't know. It's you know what you're getting, and I feel like if you're in someone's house and you see something really lovely like that, you know that it's from Anthropologie, and that's like kind of the deal.
Jeez. It's just so expensive.
It's so expensive, but then, so I'll go to West Elm as well, which is still expensive, but less so. And they've got some good stuff. We went in there and bought bedding. I don't know if I said this before. So we had to buy a bunch of new bedding when we had all those people coming and staying at our house a couple weeks ago. So John and I just happened to pass to West Elm, and I was like, oh, let's just go in and grab new bedding right now. So he's like with me, and I'm like gathering all of the shit that we needed to, I got 2 full sets of king bedding. It was like, it was like what was it, like $900 or something?
That's crazy.
It was something so crazy, but like, so we're already up, like at the counter to pay, and neither of us wanted to go, we should put something back. So we just paid for it. Jeez. And then got to the car and we're like, what did we just do? And we're like kind of freaking out over it. So a set of it is still in my car with potential to return it. But now I think at this point we're just going to keep it. But yeah, that stuff's expensive. It creeps up on you.
Yeah, I couldn't. I can't imagine. I mean, I want nicer things, but I'm like, I have no idea. Like, you have to invest. If you want nicer things, you have to invest in them, which sucks because it's so expensive.
It is. It's tough. Like, I feel like the main things to invest in is definitely, I would say, good bedding. Good bedding is key, as we talked about before. Last week we talked about bedding.
With Brooklyn, and they were great.
Yeah, love their stuff. Like, but having good bedding, I would say like a decent set of pots and pans is somewhere you don't really want to skimp.
Or the bed. I feel like you said, I think the mattress too. Get a good mattress.
Yes. I mean, yeah, you spend so much time in your bed. That's key. And then like your couch too. I feel like a nice couch is crucial.
And those are pricey too. I want like a cool ass couch.
Everything's expensive. Like, what in this world is cheap? Literally nothing. Everything costs so much money. Even like the other day, I went to the grocery store and like, I just ran into like, we did need to like restock a bunch of stuff, but it was like $300. Like, it's
easy.
Crazy.
Oh, you can easily spend $300 at the grocery store. Easily.
I couldn't imagine what it's like if you have like a family, like children to feed. Like, what is this? It's crazy. It's
what
so much
is
money.
This? It's crazy. That might be the theme of our podcast. What is this? It's crazy.
I was saying that to John this week because I was kind of freaking out because our house was messy and in disarray. I had to do so much stuff, and I'm like, taking care of a house is a lot of work. Like my mom used to say that all the time, and I'm like, whatever, Mom. Sweep or something. Like, I didn't think it was a big deal.
Sweep.
But now I'm like, Jesus, it's so much work.
No, it's again, I feel like there's something in the air, or maybe it's just this age, but it's like, I feel so, and I mean, we don't have kids. I'm sure it's exponentially more difficult, like you said, but it's like, you just like, adulting really freaking sucks sometimes. Like, there's so much to do and to be done. And it's like, how do you get it all done? Something has to be falling by the wayside constantly.
It's really a tough go. Yeah, like where do you make that sacrifice? What's the first thing to go?
Because something has to be sacrificed. I mean, that's what's crazy about it. Relationship, personal care, your job. Like, oh my God. I mean, that's...
I feel like women deal with that a lot more than men do because I
agree.
I think a prime example of that is that I come home and I notice that the house is messy, where I don't think it doesn't register the same with guys. Like, I don't think it was it was definitely not something that was on John's mind where he's like, oh, we need to clean the house. Like, he doesn't give a shit. No. But I feel like women notice that stuff more. And like, I couldn't settle down when I got home because I was like, okay, I need to wash all of the bedding. I need to wash all of the towels. We've got people coming next week. We have no food in the fridge. Things need to be cleaned. But then like my workout got sacrificed later. I still did it, but it was like crap. But it was like I put myself on the back burner to get the other stuff done. And that's just like the way it is.
It's so crazy thinking. I mean, again, these are sweeping generalizations, but I'll speak for myself, and you've just said this for yourself. But it's like, I've noticed that like I am a caregiver. Like, I will take care of people. Yeah. Like, and I think men are not super programmed, like you said, to think that way. So,
no.
I mean,
yeah, it's weird. It's so funny looking at, like, I mean, I know you talk about like the age-old differences between men and women, but like, I feel like I really noticed that this week when I was like, oh man, like my priorities for like getting stuff done versus what his are different. Not that one is right or wrong. It's just the way that we are.
Oh, totally. And even with my cast, like, and I talk about them a lot, but there's like 6 of us just in a room, for hours. And it's like, it's crazy where you're like picking up after... Yeah. Guys, and the guys aren't noticing, or like, and you're just like, oh, I'm just, what's happening here? I'm just like programmed to like putter and make sure everyone's taking oil of oregano and like seeing if people need a peppermint oil behind the ear to wake them up. And it's like, what the hell's going on with me? Like, what am I like? I'm like old mother hen over here. And I'm like, come on, everyone, let me take care of you. Like, it's crazy.
I feel like the puttering is like, that's the word. It's the puttering. It's like you don't stop floating around doing shit. Like, I'm just like, that's totally the phrase. It's puttering. That's what our episode's about, is the putter.
Oh, classic putter. Yeah, the putter. Because it's like my mom would never sit down, and it would always irritate me. And I'd be like, just chill the hell out. So our last sponsor is another wonderful sponsor that we are huge, huge fans of, and that is Third Love. So when it comes to bra shopping, it's all about finding the right fit for you. And there's only one lingerie brand that offers bras in size AA through G and half cup sizes, and that is our pals at Third Love. So Third Love uses thousands of real women's measurements and super smoothing memory foam to create bras that fit better and feel great, which is true. I'm literally wearing mine right now. So, Yeah, all you have to do is take an easy quiz, which Renee and I have talked about.
Love the quiz.
It takes
I love a good quiz. It's like when you used to do like quizzes in like a Cosmo magazine back in the day, but this one gets your boobs right.
Yeah, and it really did get my boobs right. I didn't realize how my boobs sat, and let me tell you, now my boobs and I have come to a very lovely understanding of each other. It literally only takes a minute, and the bra sizing is incredibly accurate. So it's super, super comfortable. You might even forget you're wearing it, and I don't have any like side back fat or anything.
You know what? You saying like that you can like wear a bra and forget you're wearing it. How many women do you know that are like, man, when I get home, the first thing I want to do is take off my bra? And Third Love eliminates that from your day. You feel awesome all day long with this bra.
Yeah, so if we've talked about it before, I can't talk about it enough. So go to thirdlove.com/regular and find your perfect fitting bra, and you get 15% off your first purchase. So that's thirdlove.com/regular. thirdlove.com/regular, and get yourself a bra.
Get your boobs right, girl.
Get yo boobs right. We are back. Wow.
We sure are. We're back.
We have been through it. I'm sure people listening to this will be like, what are these two idiot clowns doing? What is happening?
I wish if I had control over the internet, my life would be significantly different, but I don't. None of us do.
Honestly, today's title should be called Renee Might Have Dial-Up Still.
Yeah, I might. You know what? I would probably have a stronger connection. I should just plug right into the wall.
Like, I remember when I first had the internet, and like you would log on and hope that you would get connected to the internet so you could go on to ICQ and like flirt a bit.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, totally. Yeah. Just like find like chat rooms and talk about like Super Mario and stuff. Like, it's so stupid.
Oh yeah. I remember like I was on MSN chat.
Oh yeah.
And I told a guy I liked him, and then my brother picked up the phone and I lost the connection, and I couldn't get on for the rest of the day.
No.
And I didn't get the response.
Panic.
Yeah.
So you never knew where he stood on it. You still don't.
Pardon? Say that again.
You still don't know where your connection lies with this young man.
No, I know. It was like back in the day of like landlines, and I didn't have his phone number, and I couldn't get back on the internet, and I'm just sitting there all like, you know, braced up in the face, Stacey, being like, does he like me? Oh, no.
But that was like, I feel like that was for everybody. And like in our world of getting, the dial-up modem, et cetera, chat rooms, trying people on ICQ and MSN. ICQ is, I think, only in Canada. But same thing as your guys' chat room things, whatever.
Yeah.
But that was like the first time that anyone realized, oh my God, I can say things on the internet that I cannot say in real life.
Oh, for sure. I wonder what kids are like. I mean, like, kids really don't communicate anymore. I mean, that sounds like literally the oldest lady ever speaking, but But it's
not even just kids, it's everybody. Like, everyone's like that.
No one knows how to talk to each other anymore.
No, it's so for my acting class each week we have a challenge or like our homework, and our homework for this week, which is my last week in the class, is to not be on social media. And this is the second time that this has been our homework to do it. And it's really true of like how often like you do it as a habit of like opening your Twitter, your Instagram, and like just scrolling through other people's crap and not communicating or talking to the person that's in the same room with you. I feel like everybody should do that for like a week and just see how it feels. It's not easy, but like it's so good for you.
How long were you off social media for?
Not that long. I mean, I feel like I'm not being like entirely off of it in like regards to like, all right, so I'm gonna have to post about our podcast. So I'll go on to do that. And I just feel like in life in general, I'm trying to keep it to more stuff like that. Use it for just putting out the material that I need to be out there instead of like just randomly engaging and spending too much time looking at stuff, because it's like it's annoying. Even in like regards to me having like my Instagram comments limited, is because that is a dangerous, scary world, and it should be like eliminated. It shouldn't be a thing that you have to like bother with.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I mean you get terrible stuff said, which is just like I wouldn't even want to post. But it is what, are you laughing at me?
No, I'm just laughing at them.
Yeah, I know. Just like someone going out of their day to be brutal to someone they don't know is like, it still shocks my mind.
It's I mean, that part is insane, and we could do an entire podcast about it.
Yeah.
But even spending the time like being like, "Hey, girl, you look great." Like, I mean, it's nice to have those messages, but also like, just take your head off of your phone and take your eyes off your phone and like go for a walk outside and like smile at like a neighbor or something like that. That sounds so cheesy and stupid, but it's true. Everyone's like shutting down so much. It's such a scary, weird thing.
And it's also difficult when it's like part of your job. Like you have, like you said, you have to post or whatever. But it's true because I catch myself like I'll wake up and I don't get out of bed right away. I'm like scrolling through Instagram. So already my day is being influenced by what other people are doing, opposed to just getting up, making coffee, starting my day, listening to some music. Like, because I feel like I get more done when I don't engage with my phone that way.
Totally. And, I thought that same thing this morning. So I woke up at 6 and I just couldn't get back to bed, where normally I would have been scrolling through Instagram and Twitter. And like, I'm not saying I didn't entirely open it. Like, yeah, I might have looked at it for a second, but I like caught myself and was like, okay, put that down, go down and make the banana bread. You said you wanted to do that, so go do it. So I went and did that. And then even when I went back upstairs, when I was like, still, it was like 8 and I'm like, I'm still like, I don't know, I'm awake, but I'm kind of tired. I went upstairs and I just read in bed for a bit, like read a book.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That just sounds nice.
And it was nice. I had my tea, my newly fresh baked banana bread. It was good.
Oh my
God.
Morning. That's so nice.
It was good, but it occupies so much of your time.
Yeah,
I'm on a real rant. You've called me out. I am on a rant. Sorry, guys.
No,
sorry.
we can
sorry, you guys.
No, it's funny because what I'm loving is that the internet kept cutting out. And at first we were like, hey, Chris Pratt, bloopers, my house is messy. And now it's like, what's really bringing society down is social media. We've really just gone through it.
That's what happens. You give me a second where it keeps the connection keeps breaking and I start to lose my mind. I'm like, all right. Now we're going there. We're going there. It's happening. I have no control over it.
So now you're done your acting class. So now is next week?
I have one more. I've got one more class done and then I'm done. Yeah.
And did you like it?
I did like it. Yeah, I did really like it. I'm once I guess when we do our last class and then we move on from there and find a different class to do once we have like this first one out of the way and then can be like put in a different class. So yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm going to keep going with it. It's a class that like works with my schedule that I don't have to like get together with a partner during the week or whatever. So we'll see. I'm going to ride it out. But also I feel like I need to regroup and like legit focus on some other stuff, stuff.
Well, because you're flying everywhere.
Not work. That is work, but it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I just want to be at home, especially like with John being home right now. I love us just being able to be at home and like do our own thing together. It's nice.
For sure. You need that.
Oh my God. Yeah. Hells yes. So you don't have when's your next show? Monday?
Oh, my show. No, I have 2 shows tonight. I have a show.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I do 8 shows a week. So I work Tuesday through Sunday. I get Monday off.
Yowzas. Wow.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. Party. And then you're staying at this fancy hotel
house.
or
I
house.
know.
It's not a hotel,
so nice.
It's a house.
So nice. So I'm gonna edit this podcast. I'm gonna get in that sauna. Then I'm gonna go have a bath, and then I'm gonna go do 2 shows tonight at Second City.
Careful that the sauna and the bath don't make you tired.
Yeah, maybe I'll just sauna and then have a quick shower just so I can talk about the sauna.
Yeah, do that. I would do that. Yeah. I think both will zap you.
Maybe I'll have a bath when I get home tonight. That's what I'll do.
There you go. That's the spirit.
Self-care.
Self-care.
Well, I think we did it. I mean, I don't want to test the fates. Let's get the hell out of here.
We barely did it, but we did it.
Thank you to everyone who's listening and tweets us and messages us. I got a lot of messages this week. It was just very nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Thanks for listening, you guys. I'm sorry this was a episode from hell. Yeah. But we did our best.
Yeah, and let us know what you want us to talk about, because then we'll talk about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All right, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye.